I'm not going to let you slide on the multicultural, because this is one of the reasons I'm so in love with the Lebanese culture, and I think this is something that was put into your crib, and you're being very subtle about it. Is one of the things that makes the Lebanese people so amazing is that they are, from their culture already, extremely multicultural, religiously, culinary. From their everywhere you go in the world, you can find a Lebanese. The last time I was somewhere in the boondocks in Nigeria, I met a Lebanese who had a Lebanese restaurant, right? So you're everywhere. You're gregarious. You have a wonderful sense of savoir vivre, right? This concept, this passion for life. And I think for those who don't know anything about the Lebanese culture, they should know that that's kind of something that you all bring with you.
Yes, like the Mexican president, he said, one of the Mexican presidents, he said, if you don't have a Lebanese friend, get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to be as modest as possible here, but you know what I mean?
So you were talking about moving to the States then?
Yes, I mean, just to continue on the multicultural thing, and thank you for reminding me, because my family, we lived all over the world. You know, we'd leave whenever the situation gets bad, and so we lived in Africa, we lived in Europe, and we've always spoke multiple languages at home. We've spoke French and Arabic and English and Spanish and and German, and it was that mindset, I think, that made us, or at least made me, a little bit more worldly in a sense, and more accepting and more open-minded. And that ended up in the U.S. in the most, strangest of places, which is Wheeling, West Virginia, in an ex-military academy, where I was the only Middle Easterner there, and in a beautiful environment where I've thrived because of the commitment and the perseverance and the leadership. This is where my relationship with leadership. That's a
great place to learn leadership.
Has started.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, because that's also something we have in common. I did Reserved Officers Training Corps when I was in college, so we have that in common as well. Was your direction Navy, Air Force, or Army, or Marine?
Well, in 87 and 88, I went to flight school. I wanted to become a pilot, and specifically, I wanted to become the
next Top
Navy
Gun
pilot. Yeah, yes. The next Top Gun, and I became a pilot at the age of 18. But I couldn't continue because of many reasons. One of them is my eyesight. I had astigmatism and short-sightedness, among other reasons as well. But you know what? Things happened for a reason, and I found myself in the hospitality business.
Another thing we have in common.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So
yeah. I grew up. My father was a general manager for Hilton International for many, many years, and then became CEO of a luxury hotel chain in Europe.
Yes, well, that's amazing.
And my first 10 years of professional working in sales and marketing, and then as a department head, and also in food and beverage, we have that in common, was for the Intercontinental Hotel and for a Brinker restaurant company in the United States, and then for a long time also with the Four Seasons. So we also have that in common.
I've worked with some of those chains as well. Yeah. So I have a hospitality degree, and I end up being a young manager within Sheraton, and this is where I really was able to spread my wings, and I found out, this is where I found out that I have this affinity and love for people and helping people, and I drew so much pleasure from it. It was such a satisfying business to serve. It's such a noble. Such a noble profession, whether you're in the service industry or whether you're a leader. A servant leader is the leader that
hospitality managers understand what servant leadership is long before the rest actually understood it. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Our general managers, we used to look at them as, sorry for this word, as gods, because they knew in one word. We used to be thirsty for a word from them. We used to be thirsty for some attention. It was beautiful.
And they did one of the greatest things that I kind of miss in modern management and leadership today. They did management by walking around on a regular basis.
Yes.
You saw them, you felt them.
Yeah.
You knew who the captain of the ship was.
Right, as opposed to catching and doing something wrong.
Exactly.
It's a good job, well done. I like how you dealt with this guest. Fantastic, effort on that, and absolutely, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.